Hey Taurus, welcome to your reading today. This is Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings and Chippy, who came in for his cookie and to say hello to you all. So I've already shuffled the cards and spread them out to clear the energy a little bit. And I'm going to dive in and see what's coming for you. Thanks, Chippy. Thanks for your help, buddy. Yeah, good boy. Okay, let's see here. Taurus, hope you all are having a wonderful day. Appreciate you all being here. So the first card that's coming up is the High Priestess. Okay. High Priestess, intuition, dreams. Are you having some interesting dreams? And we've got the reversed Page of Swords. Somebody's looking into you, and I hate to start the reading here, but here it is. I feel like somebody's spying on you, like on the internet, like looking into you and also gossiping about you. Taurus, I wasn't expecting that right off the bat. And by the way, while I was shuffling the cards and getting set up to do your reading, I was hearing that Crosby, Stills and Nash song, Ohio, you know. I'm not sure that's what it's called, but he sings Ohio, you know, over and over again. I was hearing it, and I was like, that's a message for Taurus, because I often get clairvoyant messages for you guys. There's something about, I was going to come right in and do a shout out to Ohio. So maybe you're there. And of course that's in the United States. If you're not in the United States, it's a state, you know, it's one of the 50 states. So, where I'm going with this Taurus is this person spying on you, looking into you, might be there. Could be a connection for some of you, because it's a pretty loud message. So I feel like this is a pretty specific message coming in for you. So there's a lot here, Taurus, too. This is like a monitoring spirit. I did a video for, I can't remember which sign it was now. I did a video recently about monitoring spirits, and I was going to do a follow-up. Maybe this is supposed to be it. A monitoring spirit is like, for instance, let me give you an example. You might keep getting a fly on the wall, literally, you know, and that's what it is. It's like somebody wants to be a fly on the wall to see what you're doing or listen in on your conversations and things like that. And when I get these two cards right off the bat, I'm thinking monitoring spirit. Bugs in particular will represent, you know, they show up physically, but they're representing somebody trying to, you know, monitoring spirit. I had one for a while, a couple of years back. I kept waking up in the middle of the night thinking there was a spider coming down from the ceiling, and it would be right over my third eye. I would literally wake myself up swatting it, and then when I wake up, I realized I was seeing it in that other realm. You know what I mean? So they can show up like that too. They can show up on the psychic realm. Sometimes if somebody's mad at you, you might get a lot of stink bugs. Not always. I mean, obviously stink bugs, you know, show up anyway. But if they show up like on your coffee mug, for instance, or on your person, or on the doorknob you're reaching for, you know, things like that. Like, that's a little different from them just being on the window. You see what I'm saying? Okay, there's a lot here, Taurus. Hang in here with me. This reading is starting off with a bang already. Yeah, okay, somebody's trying to look into you because they're curious why they haven't seen you. You might be taking a respite. You might have just pulled back. You don't want to talk to people right now. You want to be around people. That's what I'm getting. Some of you are literally physically healing. I mean, this can be the healing card. It can even be a hospital card sometimes, but I'm not really feeling that as much as you just going, I don't want to deal right now. You know, people are weird. I'm just going to stay to myself. Why would I want to go out there in the world, right? And there's something to do with just feeling left out. Maybe you're just feeling like you don't fit in with people right now, Taurus, in general. There's something here. This Five of Pentacles is feeling either left out or like you want to be left out even. Can also be a money loss that's on your mind. This is in your energy at this time. Boy, this reading is really, really deep and specific, Taurus. I mean, they are just boom, right out the gate here. Just boom with these cards. You're just kind of done with people right now. And the more done you are with them, the more they're trying to figure you out. This is why the monitoring spirit. Okay, let's keep going. What happened here, Taurus? There was some sort of a, I want to say a shadowy fire sign, because this is Queen of Wands reversed. This could have been someone you were working with or someone very demanding. Not always a fire sign, but, you know, fire energy for sure. But it's reversed. That's why I'm saying the shadow side. This could be who's looking into you, Taurus, is this person who is very demanding, very unreasonable, angry. There was some anger, but it was more passive-aggressive kind of anger. I don't know. We'll clarify and get you more details on it. What's coming up in the future? That is going in the past, like she's already happened. And it may not be a she for everybody, but, you know, I take the cards pretty literally. I know a lot of readers don't, but I do. So, got the Star coming up. More healing. There's 2 healing cards here for you, Taurus. So the Star can be Aquarius energy, but also I think this is more, maybe you're in the limelight in your work in some way, and you just don't want people accessing you. I feel like you've got a sign up that says no access, no contact, you know, stay away, no trespassing into my personal space and that kind of thing. Because also the Star came up reversed for some of you. Almost like you just not really sure you want to be in the limelight at this time, okay? But you are. It's in your immediate future, okay? Let's see what else. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. There's slow, steady progress here. You know, when I see Knight of Pentacles, things are moving forward for you. I'm going to put that Star card partly reversed. Okay, so other people are looking into you and they're feeling like you want to get away. And you do. I feel like you're wanting to either relocate, move, maybe do it quietly in the middle of the night kind of thing, because somebody's monitoring you. I can't wait to clarify this. Hold on, Taurus. Your hopes and fears is happiness, the Sun card, but it's reversed. Again, a little bit of dampened reading. A lot of these cards are wanting to reverse today. Your final outcome, again, reversed, 2 of Swords. Okay, 2 of Swords reversed is getting out of this power struggle. This power struggle that's making you pull back and not want to be around people. Like a tug of war, you know, or something hasn't been resolved, but there will be a resolution. All right, so I'm going to go over to these old world cards. Let's start with the clarification of the High Priestess, which was what's most significant for you at this time. Intuition, dreams, things unseen, things being revealed, that kind of thing, Taurus, okay? It's clarified by the Truth. It's clarified by Ace of Swords, okay? Yeah, the truth is being revealed to you, no doubt about it. So let's go over to your little spy card, your monitoring spirit in the crossing position, upside down. What's that all about? It gives me cold chills. I literally am getting cold chills about this, Taurus. State of limbo. This person's feeling like they're stuck. They almost feel like you have the key to them being stuck, and that's why they're watching you. What? Why would you? Hold on. Oh man. Look at this Tower again reversed. The Tower reversed is actually better than upright, but This person feels like you pulled the rug out from under them and got them stuck, almost like you locked, here's like going back to old fairy tales, like you locked them in the tower and threw away the key. That's what I get. And that's why they keep watching you, like they're blaming you, Taurus. They're blaming you for locking them out or locking them up. Maybe you did lock them up. Maybe you did. Maybe they're in jail. For some of you, I think that may be the case. Obviously, it's not everybody. But anyway, there's something that really went on with this monitoring spirit. And I feel like now they're spying on you in more of a psychic way. They may even be calling psychics and asking them to remote view you or things like that. One of these days soon, and I'm working on it. I know I keep mentioning this because it's a lot of stuff in preparation right now, but I am working on a tarot course, and I'm going to do remote viewing in this course, and I'll also be teaching how to block people from remote viewing you. And I'm telling you, you could use this right now, Taurus. I mean, just one quick way to do it is people often want to remote view you while you're sleeping. And if you can put some sort of a decoy up, something that is really bright, that catches their attention before it gets onto you, it can distort remote viewing sometimes. So in other words, put like a big red balloon on the end of your bed or something like that. It doesn't have to be that, but you follow me. There's something weird going on here, Taurus. Okay. All right, let's go to this healing card. You pull back, you put down your sword, you're healing, you're done. Yeah, here's Queen of Swords. There's a lot of swordsy energy here. We got Ace of Swords. Yeah. So Queen of Swords is about you knowing the truth, okay? Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. This is you feeling like you were hurt by something. You're taking time to heal, which Queen of Swords does. This is why she pulls back, says no access to people. And, you know, she's the queen that is quick to energetically go off with her heads, right? You know, I keep almost getting these fairy tale sort of stories today. And song, that Ohio song and all that stuff, because there's really strong archetypes here. What do I mean by archetypes? How do I explain that? It's almost like these are old story. This is an old story that's happening in your life right now, like an archetype. Like this can go back to ancient days, and you're like, oh, this is just like some story I read, you know, even a Bible story or a fairy tale or whatever, you know. Maybe they'll tell us which one. Maybe you know which one. Weird. I feel like you may have been hurt, Taurus, in some way. Hurt emotionally, physically, mentally, and you're having to really take a break and heal. This is what I'm getting. And it came from a betrayal. It came from maybe being hurt financially as well. Okay, here's the Five of Pentacles, and all of this is in your this part is in your energy. Let's clarify that one too. And it's clarified by Two of Wands, because you were trying to get some sort of new opportunity, and then I don't know if somebody took that from you, like, or if you got injured trying to do it, and there was something where there was a money loss or something like that. So there's something about new opportunities, but then there's grief over that. Money loss and grief over what you thought were new opportunities, and now it's causing you to feel scorned, for one thing. Sad, betrayed, upset, you know, things like that. And this person is who could have caused it. This Queen of Wands. This is going into your past. It's already happened. Reversed. The shadow side of Queen of Wands. Clarified by Nine of Wands. Yeah, like this person drained you, Taurus. Whoever this is for, this person really drained you either financially and or emotionally, physically. left you in a position of needing to act on your strength in reserve. This was such a difficult situation. Clarified by 9 of Wands. So let's go over here. We've got the Star reversed for some of you, not everybody. This one was iffy. Okay. It's in your immediate future, more healing. Maybe I want to be in the limelight, maybe I don't. Taurus, I get that energy from you too, if your job or whatever involves that. It's clarified by the Sun. Yeah, I totally think something or someone is shining a light on you. And that's not a bad thing. The Sun's always a very good card. But when the Star comes up iffy, I mean, we got the Star and the Sun here, but the Star sort of wanted to be like, no, no. I feel like the Star is trying to not shine its light, but it's clarified by, but you are shining your light anyway. And this is in your immediate future, Taurus. You can't hide your light. You can't. So your light is going to be seen either way, and that's as the universe would have it, okay? These are very good cards, but this one wants to hide. So there's some of that. There's some of that feeling there that I get on that. You are making slow, steady progress with this Knight of Pentacles. This is one of my favorite cards, and I especially like it for Taurus because it's such an earthy, nature-loving card. This is the card of the bee healer. And we've got a lot of healing going on here. So yeah, the card of the bee healer, loving nature. This is why so many Taurus love Chippy when he comes over. You all make more comments about Chippy than almost anybody, so I appreciate that. So does Chippy. Anyway, this is it. This is your more extended future. You might be out in nature more. You just like the no access thing. You're like, don't bother me. I just want to go sit by the tree and pet my cat or dog or whatever, feed the birds. And it is the card of stability and slow, steady progress, with emphasis being on steady, stable and steady, very trustworthy and that sort of thing. And it's in your more extended future. So I feel like you're getting that respite you want coming up over the next month. Maybe you're going on a vacation in nature somewhere. Let's clarify that. Clarified by 9 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to heal some anxiety. There's something like maybe giving you bad dreams, nightmares, keeping you awake at night, anxiety, and it's probably this monitoring spirit I've been talking about. So other people see you wanting to get away from this. I wonder why. Here's the Strength card. This is to bring your strength back. You want to get away from this to regain your strength in reserve that was drained from you from this potential Queen of Wands, or this energy of somebody very demanding. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's go over to really interesting. Okay, so your hopes and fears is the Sun, and the Sun is reversed, so it's a little bit of dampened hope, but you've got hope. Clarified by Justice. Good. So you're hoping there's going to be a fair outcome. You're hoping there'll be a fair outcome, and I feel like there will be. I love when this card comes up upright. Okay, another Swords card. Got a lot of swords here. Swords represent mental energy, thinking and logic, not emotions and not love and not money. It represents truth and consequences and justice and things like that, okay? Your final outcome is feeling like you're going to get out of this tug of war, this Two of Swords. It also came up reversed, which is a good thing. And it's clarified by a repeat card, the Knight of Pentacles that I said was the bee healer. Isn't that cool? So you're being released from all of this, and you are going to be more in nature, more connected to nature, maybe doing your own healing work for yourself or others, okay? Wow, Taurus, there's so much here to unpack. I'm not kidding you. So something about this reading is also making me feel cold And usually when I feel cold in this way, it's having to do with some sort of a not good spirit, like that monitoring spirit I talked about earlier. It can definitely be some kind of spirit that's been sent from somebody, you know, and this is the way spirits work, is they attach to people and then the people are either influenced by the spirit or the spirit's influenced by the person. You know, it works both ways, but it's an energetic attachment, and they make me feel cold, you know. So I'm going to go over and take this to the extended for you. I'm going to dig into this monitoring spirit and who this is, and this bee healer nature stuff, and where, you know, some more of where this goes, the justice, your potential relocation. We'll look at that, but especially this monitoring spirit and how to get rid of that and what it's coming from. And I'm going to go grab a sweater. Okay. Thank you, Taurus, for being here. I appreciate you guys very, very much. And thanks for supporting my extended readings. There'll be a link. I'll try to remember to put one up here too you can click on. I just discovered I could do that the other day. Been on here 3.5 years now. I'm just still learning, like, oh, the obvious, I could do that. So I think I can put a link. You can actually click the screen and it should take you to the extended. I'm going to try it. It'll also be in the comments and in the description under this. It's not the membership. Some people have been confused. They've been hitting the join button because some channels do it through the membership. I don't. I do it through my Shopify store. So I'd love to have you in the membership. That's a whole other thing. But to get to the extended reading, you have to go through my Shopify store. Okay. So anyway, it's only $5.55. So anyway, I'm going to take the deep dive for you is where I'm going with this. I'll see you over there, Taurus. Thank you for being here today. Love you guys.